Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 as the Oirat over here. Between episodes, I decided to go ahead and hire the level 3 advisor with the negative unrest, because we are going to have some unrest and some rebellion for a little while, and it would be nice to smack that down. Currently, we're losing some money, mostly because of things like unrest and rebellion, but that's going to get taken care of pretty quickly. I'm not too terribly worried about the money situation. I think we're going to be fine. So mostly we're just going to sit around and do a little bit of waiting. I'm going to move a bit more inland over there, just to avoid any sort of weird ninja attacks from Bulikistan. But again, this vassal, he should be completely loyal, as long as some random person doesn't randomly support his independence. I mean, I can understand, even if they like you, they still probably want independence. I guess I understand that. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm looking very much forward to finishing Annex Yaren, because they're not really helping us. They're actually just mostly dealing with rebellion problems all the time, which is very unfortunate. Because, yeah, they can't really help us in the war, but once we annex them, that'll be great, free up a relationship slot, and then in a few years, work towards annexing our next vassal, which will be Baluchistan, and that's going to be a great one to pick up. Culture conversion's great. There we go. We got those rebels, and we're not going to catch them in time, so they are going to finish that. Lost the CB against Ming. I suppose we may as well go and fabricate another claim on Ming. I really don't care which province. I don't know. This Wuding right over here. Battle of Sibir is done. And then we can split you guys up so that you don't get as much attrition out here in the desert, and that's fine. We are going to want to build some more buildings, although right now our money is currently going down. Again, that'll fix itself really soon. Harmless in the long run. Heresy in one province. Yeah, that's okay. That's all fine. Now, that's the cost to recruit regiments. Well, it wouldn't be bad. And then you get the land maintenance modifier, which is pretty good. I know, that is just too important of a tech level. Hurtful trade policies. So it's the Merchants Guild. Why would I go with this? I guess if I wanted them to lose influence, but it's a temporary thing. No, we'll take this. Must support the Merchants Guild. More trade efficiency, more loyalty, more influence. How are our guilds going? Clergy really love us quite a bit. They don't have a whole lot of influence. I think anything we could do would be a timed influence boost, so we're not going to do anything like that. It would be nice to boost their influence a little bit, so we could get, what is it, more tax money and stability cost modifier? Stability cost isn't the end of the world. Okay, conquest over there. And 1.5 years in Punjabi. Still not super fast. Oh, we can probably... we can lower this because it's not that soon. Actually, let's get you guys to move down over here to spread out our troops a bit. Yeah, that next tech level, the extra supply is actually going to make such a massive difference. We have so many attrition problems in the mountains and the deserts over here. Just brutal. Oh, Bengal! They're starting an offensive war. I see no reason not to accept. In fact, I can't get any war without accepting, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, right, have it set to automatically raise maintenance during war, which is great. Okay, who are our enemies? That's it? Well, let's see if we might be able to snag a bit of territory. Separate peace wouldn't be great. Oh, you guys are over here too. Separate peace isn't going to impress my allies too much, but it'll make me happy. Now, they haven't promised me any land, but I wonder if I... flag some provinces of interest over here. How come I can't flag some of these? I don't know. But let's do that. We don't have to impress anyone. We'll just tell the world that we want all these things over here. And that's going to be okay. Meanwhile, do we have to tell anyone anything over here? Here. We'll view that. We got a claim on it, so that's part of why. Okay. Good enough. I don't know if Sweden did anything in that other war. They probably couldn't reach us, just like the Ottomans could get in, Sweden couldn't get in, and that's fine. Yay, cores. We're under attack here, but it's a fortress, so they can't really do anything about it. I'm not too worried. Rebel uprisings might start to pick up a little bit more. Inflation is all fine. Okay, let's go to speed 5 and just rush our troops all the way down here. War might be over by the time we get there. CB against Ming. Stupid Regency councils. I want to go to war. No, go there. We're going to try to, like, siege down as many things as possible here. What's territory here? Highlands. What's your military tech? 15. So we've got 3 levels on you. We don't have a leader with this group, but they don't have... Actually, their leader's pretty damn good. Oh, we've already locked in. All right, then. Commit to it. It's fine. We might get some... Oh, no, we just crushed them. Just crushed them. We have pretty significantly powerful military compared to these guys. Actually, just... yeah. Go there, and then go to the other fort. We're going to accrue some more personal war score. Nice little stack wipe there. Good, and unlike in previous versions of EU4, we do personally get the war score, or at least like war contribution from smacking around armies, as opposed to having it all go to the war leader. So how many cannons we need here for the full thing? Just 5, and we've got how many? We've got 1, so I'm gonna wait a day for these guys to respond again. Grab 4 cannons, throw them over there for more siege bonus, and then I'm just gonna move you in here. Or actually, we'll move in there, and then we'll regroup. You guys have way too much stuff going on, so I don't have some of you guys move down there. And there. There we go. Smack, smack, smack. How many cannons we got here? So here we need 10 for the full artillery bonus. I'm going to leave 1 cannon behind here, because 1 cannon is always worth 1 point. So we'll do that. These cannons can all go over here. And some can go over here, which seems safe. And more cannons to go over there. Okay. So what we're going to try to do is separate peace out as soon as we get a chance. Currently we're on at 0, but we are grabbing some more territory. So we should start to get some credit for this. Especially once the forts fall, because I don't think we've really gotten any forts yet. Why don't you just go there and cut back on some of this attrition. Gain a little bit of power. Yeah, just gain some power. Okay, we actually have an overkill of cannons over here, but that's hardly the end of the world. Ooh, I did not mean to group these, because now I probably don't have leadership. Okay, I still have leadership over the siege. Maybe if they fix some of that behavior. Wouldn't that be nice? That was always incredibly annoying. Okay, we have to wait for these forts to fall before we can move out. Boom. Just move in there, I suppose, or there, since we still can't move forward. Plus, not to mention, of course, we want the war score. There we go. Is there another fort I can ninja? No, 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 really. We can do that, but there's already some there. Okay, so we'll grab that territory. Gotta wait for this to fall before we can properly move in then. Oh! That war ended a lot faster than expected. Bengal just took a bunch of stuff. Songla came to me. Really? Cool. And we probably got some money. I got 135 bucks. Favors gained. Due to our invaluable assistance in their wars, Bengal now owes us 14 favors. Nice. And we can start coring another province. That's excellent. How old are we? 5 years old. Still a long time before we can start our own goddamn war. But we'll take what we can get. You guys go there. So you go ahead and pull back that way. And all y'all come over here, and here, and there, and over there. Okay. Kick up the speed, and bring down the maintenance. Or not yet, maybe? That is a large stack. I mean, not so large that we can't handle it. There you go. But obviously we'll keep the maintenance up. Punjabi separatists. Still, I'm okay. So we are losing money at full maintenance, but that is partially because I got the level 3 advisor over here. I like the national unrest, and we are going to make good use out of the admin points in particular. Oh, we can get the next rank of humanist ideas and drop separatism by 10 years, which is massive. It's annoying to me that we keep having this thing for the quantity ideas popping up because I'm not noticing when I can actually get an admin one, which is a bit frustrating, but we'll get the next military tech soon, and that will help clear things out. Clear things up. I got a 30k stack going that way. I have to just merge here, and I'll give them someone with some maneuver so they get a little bit less attrition if they're going to move together like that. Head on out. Bukhara, nope. Bukhara, I'm going to keep being a jerk to you. This is the capital here. So this little 2-province block is Hasenwi, however you pronounce it. And here we have Hasenwi Indochina, even though that's their biggest group. But that's the way it goes sometimes. So, how you guys feeling? We might be able to get them to vassalize, but no. There's probably just too much hate in this area. Plus, we don't have that many slots. Speaking of vassals, how's the annexing coming along? Only 2 a month right now because we don't have the Diplo rep. Oh! We could name another rival. Bengal. No, I don't want to do that. We're still good friends right now. Okay, I think we smashed the rebels, so go ahead and grab that. And you guys are just chilling. I think we can, as long as we're not standing somewhere that's about to get rebels, which some of that might be, specifically Songla. Oh, we lost our general. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring down my maintenance like that. All right, lovely. God, I wish I could declare war. We're capped on manpower. Well, almost. Are we capped on force limit? We could build 6 extra troops, so I guess we'll do that. More cannons. Cannons are good, and we're really starting to get to the point where cannons are getting to be very, very quite strong, and he who has the most artillery will win. That mostly comes out when your battles get really big, and the combination of the higher supply limit plus higher force limit and all those things means we're going to be hitting with relatively large stacks, and the cannons really start to scale up well. Yeah, next one of these really, really soon. And this one's really good. I don't know if it's going to change any of our accepted cultures yet, but overall it's going to be quite good, especially as we if we take a huge chunk out of Russia, which might have a big monoculture in these areas over here, we might be able to grab a big enough chunk that we can actually get more and more accepted cultures. Plus, I just like the rest of humanism. It's pretty good. All right, baby, let's go. 1 more month, really? 3 short. Boo. God, I wish I could declare war. And our legitimacy keeps dropping. Legitimacy is hurting our Diplo rep, which means it's taking longer and longer to annex these guys. Lose the stability, lose ducats. I'm going to lose the ducats. I mean, obviously money is good, but there we go. Cultural ties. Anything change? No. But in the future, it'll be handy. Mostly, this is about that minus 10 years of separatism is unbelievably good for having a country that stays nice and stable in the long run. Well, we do need some reinforcement ticks, so let me go ahead and do this fully, because we are manpower capped, so we may as well reinforce our armies while we have a moment here. Use up some of that manpower. And you get 1,400 each month. All right. So 3 months and a bit. Well, I guess that makes 4 months then, since it happens on monthly ticks. Oh yeah, and you are getting some extra cannons as well. But yeah, other than that, we're just going to be sitting at our force limit. How annoying is that? 800 will reach the army this month? Why? Oh, probably because it's more focused. It's not spread out as much the same way. That legitimacy keeps dropping. It's not dropping that quickly, though. Still. Alright. 1 more month. And then we'll drop the maintenance again. Saving some cash. There we go. Drop you, and we must be on the fringe of military tech. Indeed, we are. It'd be really nice if we could get a 10% discount, but I don't expect anyone near us to eclipse us in military tech that aggressively. Oh, we can get 1 more unit. I don't think we're building one. Nope. There we go. That's as autonomy drops, our force limit will continue to go up. How much do we need? Oi. We don't have very much military manpower right now. There we go. Coring done. Just going to speed 5 for a second here. Cork bottle stoppers. How exciting. I can westernize. Wait, why? Is Russia Western? Russia westernized! Is there any reason I wouldn't want to do that now? We could accumulate more points before we do this. It's probably not a bad idea. Each month, so 5 Monarch Park from each category, and right now we're producing less than 5 in Diplo. It'll help once we get that gone, but we might want to actually break off the administrative focus, spread the points out a little bit more evenly, which will help with westernizing. In fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. But I'm going to wait until we accrue a few more before we get started, so we can run it at a positive. In particular, I'm going to wait until the annexing is done. So I'm not going to grab the military technology. Most likely, we'll be able to grab it and still westernize, and everything will be fine. But I want to make sure to have a few extra points kicking around. And we're actually going to be fine when our heir does come to power, but... yeah, we are westernizing, for sure. Truces are ending. Oh, a theologian died. Anti-stability dude. We have no religious conversion dude, which is too bad because that would be nice. I'm going to take the national tax modifier guy. Nice, like, medium cost, plus he, you know, helps pay for himself. We don't have any loans. No. No loans. How many points? Is it 2,800 in total? In total. We have about half that much banked as is. Oh yeah, it'll reduce the stability as well. We need to save... oh shoot, I shouldn't have taken the focus away. I forgot about that. We want to save a bunch of extra points there. Do we have a cheaper stability guy? No, because that would also be nice. Because we want to make sure to get our stability back to 0 instantly. Call to arms, Bengal! Alright, sure. Let's go to war. Who are we at war with? So no one. You're telling me I'm at war with no one, basically. Alright. Lose prestige. I don't want to lose stability. Does it set my stability to -3, or does it just give me -3? By 3, yeah. So starting at 1 actually is helpful. Alright, we lose the prestige. It's fine. Imagine if we westernize in this entire block. We're going to be like... that's such a giant power boost. Such a giant power boost. And in particular, if we don't westernize, Russia is going to be able to tech up ahead of us. We're still ahead on military tech, which is nice, but everything else is behind. But again, that's so normal for me. Between having a bunch of vassals and, you know, coring stuff nonstop, that is really normal. So I guess we are going to sit idle a little bit longer. There we go. Peaced out. They owe us a favor. We didn't do anything. And we'll drop our maintenance again. We could build more buildings. No, we're all right. So we'd have enough now if we started the westernizing process. We'd be able to get our stability back up to 0. But we may as well bank a little bit more. I mean, we may as well let one of our powers cap, effectively. Because there's no reason not to. Well, I guess, depending on things, assuming you've got enough, then the sooner you start westernizing, the sooner it'll finish. We do have to worry, because right now we'd be operating at net loss of diplomatic power. And 2,800 spread out across the 3, yeah, no, we need more Diplo. Maybe wanted to put the focus there. It won't be as bad once we get our heir, because he's got 2 points in there, which will balance it out. Sure, we'll remarry you. Bengal, that is fine. Not going to take any ideas there. No. Uprising. 3.4 years. No, that's big, long time before that happens. In fact, it's probably because we're doing some conversions. Mali, internal conflicts. So yeah, at least when our heir comes, we'll start. But probably what will happen is we'll start when we're on the verge of capping. So we can get to 1,400 points in here. We have to remember the admin cost is going to be particularly painful. And we might need, you know, points to spend on other things. In particular, westernizing events and things can be really important. So we're about to finish annexing our vassalo, which is going to save us a Diplo point. It's going to be gorgeous. Truce with Bukhara ended. Call to arms. Sweden! They are conquering Finnmark against Norway and Russia. Okay, so that's a bit more of a real war then. Quite a bit more of a real war. Let's go and stand over here. Autonomy in one province or lose power. We're not going to lose power. Ming coalition to us. Bukhara coalition to us. Alright, we might actually have a lot of war about to happen. I definitely don't want to be... There you go, integration done. Thank you very much. I definitely would prefer not being in a giant coalition war while we are westernizing. Because that might be a bit painful. Manpower's still fine. We'll get a few tricks of attrition over here, but you know what? What I can do is probably roll another military leader. We don't have much power projection, but I think we can have 2. And we literally have none right now. Okay, so... Okay, well, I guess we're going to have a 0410 guy. Because that's the way it goes. I put it on both of these. I hope that the maneuver helps to cancel a little bit of the attrition over there. So since we're in a war, you know, these coalitions may fire. We do have a lot of allies, though, so I'm not too terribly concerned. We have a very loyal subject now that we've kicked their butts. Sorry, Bukhara. So, what does it look like right now? Not too much. Wow, Norway is there, and that's it. So yeah, Russia's obviously the concern. And we want to go and take some of the territory and hope that Sweden gives us some of that. I don't suppose... There we go. Yeah, we want, like, all of it. I mean, I know that a lot of this isn't in our thing. And this is a lot of colonial stuff. But yeah, we're going to mark all this stuff as territory we're interested in. Hint, hint, Sweden. Oh, actually... Oh, that's wasteland. Oh, that's all wasteland. But it'd be nice, like, right up to the top over here, which doesn't conflict with anything they're interested in. And there's the Russian army, all sitting in Swedish territory in one big giant death stack so that they get attrition, which is great. That Norway siege is going to finish very quickly. They might not be able to... I wonder if this is the Norway capital over here? It is. Reykjavik is, of course, the capital of Norway. Everyone knows that. Great advisor. That's our military dude. Let's take a guy with discipline, plus more points. Ming, ming, ming. Things, things, things. Okay. All right. Well, let's go to this fort. There's another one there too. Let's actually give you one of our leaders now, and merge you up. There you go. Be nice to get a siege bonus, but it's hardly, as I say, the end of the world. I'm going to split these guys up a little bit, because we're actually losing troops from the attrition. That my people are stacked that heavily. Boy, it'd be nice to get that next military level. It's tempting to do it, since we are actually in wartime. I'm going to split you guys up a bit. You go there. You go there. You'll still get plenty of attrition, but that's okay. Alright, go to speed 5. I don't think there's any reason not to. There you go. Now we're actually in enemy territory. Russia is still over there, though. How many troops does Russia have? Probably not that many. 83, okay, so that's only half their army. The other half is buzzing around somewhere, but I don't think their half is big enough to kill that. So I'm okay. Baluchistan is helping out. Loyal vassal. Ming is having rebellion problems, which makes me happy. You're heading up over there, which is groovy. Alright. Well, we'll stay at least on speed 4. And then we're just going to sit around and grab a bunch of forts. Now, I can't negotiate with Russia, right? Because we're both secondary. And I'm not going to be in a position to negotiate with Norway. But I'll just try to accumulate a little bit of war score here. And then with most of my dudes, I'm just going to get them to move to territory that I've marked as a bit of an interest. And hope that I might be able to get some stuff in the peace deal. Hopefully Sweden will just give me something. If they don't, it's, you know, it doesn't matter that much, but it would be really nice. Alright, we have a ton of cash. Good points. I think as soon as this war ends, we're going to start the westernization. I think I like that idea. I think I played it carefully enough, probably too careful. Less national unrest is really nice, but no, got to take the mercantilism. Always and forever. You get so much money from trade. Religious migration. Yeah, gain a tax base. We may as well, even though we're at 200, we don't have the full improved relations anymore. I'm going to go ahead and suck up to my vassal a little bit. And then, I don't know, let's resuck up to Malwa and Bengal over here for now. They're not that far from a cap, but we may as well do a little something something. Oh, 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 oh. What is this? You're going to there. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm actually going to roll another general here. Doesn't help. Okay. If I do this, okay. He's going to abandon the siege, but we want the reinforcements. That's really important. They have a really, really good general. I think we might lose before we reinforce here, which would start just a separate battle. So just hold off. And you hold off there. And you hold off there. And you as well. So we're going to accept the fact that we're going to lose that fight. It sucks, but it's hardly the end of the world. There we go, a few more occupations. I have no doubt that we're going to win this war, so I'm really looking to occupy some stuff. Okay, let's go. No river crossing, no defensive bonus, and they may or may not break their siege. They have really good generals, though. Oh, they didn't break their siege. So we should be able to flatten them. This is taking a little longer to get those dudes in than expected. But we did get them. We will get a river crossing here, but no terrain defensive bonus, which is really good to see. I'm going to group you up, and I'm going to do a consolidate as well, just to make sure these forces are as strong as possible, which ate a little bit of a supply limit, but hardly, or force limit, but hardly anything. Right, this is all wasteland. Actually, that's interesting. Oh, because of this fort here. Like, why can't I walk in the direction that I want? No, that makes perfect sense. Catch these guys. And those Russian troops, they do pretty good for themselves. And make sure to lock these guys in. And this should actually be a complete stack wipe. And I don't think they had much in the way of manpower. Hey, mercantilism. Mer? Yes, mercantilism, you guys. Ermergerd, mercantilism. March forward. Oh, and that siege finished. Lovely. Actually, let's move to some more forts. Split you in half. Drop you over there. And you can go there. And this should be a pretty big stack. Don't know if there's going to be much of a challenge. Okay, clergy loses that. Actually, let's wait here because I need to make sure that we actually finish some of these sieges so that we can claim the territory. That's very important. Grabbing the forts is what gives us war score, but I need to make sure that the territory is flagged as me so that when Sweden negotiates, they might give me this stuff. Mostly it'll be stuff most likely that borders me, because that's the only stuff that's coreable, so probably if I get anything, it'll be this stuff. I at least have a claim on this province. Claim and marked as of interest. So we only get one thing, but hopefully we get at least one thing. It's always nice when you get something out of someone else's war. Yeah, stay there as one big stack, that's okay. Alright, we're not capped on military manpower yet. We are sort of capped on the time of this video, though, so I think I'm going to have to put in a cut. Do that. And you go there. And you move up there. And you move up there. Oh, actually, no. Go there. That's fine. And you guys are winning that. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. We're going to keep going with this war. Hopefully, Sweden gives us something out of it. And then probably as soon as the war ends, we'll start westernizing. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.